Hey guys, it's me, Mario, and I made it to Thursday. I'm going back to the old schedule. Every Tuesday and Thursday. So, hope you guys are excited for that. And let's continue with Beast Quest. Koldo, the Arctic Warrior. Chapter 9, The Final Battle. It's so nice having the computer like right next to me for the background music. So I can heighten or lower the volume of the music whenever I want. Alright. Chapter 9, The Final Battle. Tom half slid, half rolled away and heard a mighty crunch. Koldo's foot plunged through the patch of ice where Tom had been lying. As the ice beast struggled to free himself, he let out a roar of fury. Tom climbed to his feet. The cold was draining his strength. It was hopeless. How could he face a beast who couldn't be defeated? He had to get the green shield. That was the only hope. Koldo lunged at him. Tom stumbled backwards towards the thin ice. He could not pull out the scales because he needed both hands for his sword and shield. Beneath the ice he could see water, dark and deadly. If he fell in, he would drown before anyone could reach him. Koldo strode towards him. Tom backed away, slipping every step, hoping only that the beast could strike with his green shield. Anything to give Tom a chance to snatch it. But the beast wasn't foolish. Tom could see he was biding his time, driving Tom further into the thin ice at the center of the frozen lake. Tom would have to gamble if he was to win this battle. He waited until Koldo was close, then pretended to stumble. The beast swiped with his left arm. Tom easily ducked, then hooked his own arms around the beast's wrist. He clung on and was lifted off the ice. Koldo raged, shaking his arm violently from side to side. But Tom held on. Every jerk sent a lightning bolt of pain through his right hand. The ice was so cold that his fingers stuck to it, burning his skin. Then Koldo brought his other arm across and batted Tom away. The skin on his hands tore as he was sent cartwheeling through the air. The scales fell from his coat and clattered away across the icy ground. Yeah. Tom hit the ice and slid along until freezing water enveloped his arm. There we go. He was at the icy rim, with the water lapping at his side. any further and he would be drowned. And here's Tom holding on for dear life on the Iceman's, what is it, right arm? It looks like the right arm. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. The scales, Tom thought. He looked around, but couldn't see them anywhere. Koldo was walking towards him, larger and stronger than ever. Across the ice, Elena was mounted on Storm, holding a flaming torch in each hand. "Tom," she shouted, "use one of these." It might work, Tom thought, but she was too far away, and could he even catch it with his left hand? Elena threw a torch and it spun, trailing flames. Tom reached up with his left hand, but the torch sailed past his fingers and skidded away. Koldo moved between him and Elena. His hand reached down and gripped Tom around his waist. The icy fingers tightened and Tom could hardly breathe. The hand crushed against his ribs until he was sure his bones would break. But he gritted his teeth. "I won't give Koldo the satisfaction of crying out," Tom promised himself. Suddenly, a shower of sparks fell over them and Koldo's head snapped around with a jerk. A flaming torch dropped through the air and plunged into the water with a sizzle. Elena had thrown the second torch at Koldo's head. The beast was stunned and his grip around Tom's middle weakened. Tom reached for his sword and with his right hand and swung it in an arc. It thudded into Koldo's left shoulder and cleaved into the ice, sending up a shower of icy shards. Koldo bellowed in pain. Tom tugged the sword loose and swung again. The blade buried deeper into the joint, but still not all the way through. Here is Tom hacking at Koldo's right arm. Koldo uttered an eerie groan as Tom swung the blade for the third time, slicing through the arm completely. It dropped to the ground together with the shield. The frozen limb shattered into 1,000 pieces, and the thin ice cracked for a moment. The shield seemed to float on the surface, but then the dark water swallowed it up. Tom watched as the green glow sank into the depths. Relief swept over him. Koldo was free. The beast's cry of pain filled Tom's ears, and the hand released him. Tom plummeted through the air until his feet hit the frozen lake. Cold enveloped his body, and his heart seemed to stop. Freezing water invaded his mouth, nostrils, and ears. He tried to thrust up to the surface, but his strength was being snapped away. His mind was whirling with confusion. One thought was clear. He'd never see the light of day again. Here is Koldo's shield, plummeting to the depths of the frozen lake. And that was chapter 9. What's it called? The Final Battle. Well, one more chapter to go in this book, and soon we will read the next one. Which looks very interesting. Trevor the Earth Lord is next after the next chapter. And I hope you like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you guys are interested in more Beast Quest videos. And I will make them more often, too. On Tuesday, I made 3 videos. 2 Beast Quest chapters and a Great Dragon Book entry. I'll try to finish the next dragon next Tuesday. So, hope you guys are excited for that. I already have them designed and inked in. So I only have to color them and make the bio for them. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoy my channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Which will be the end of Koldo, the Arctic Warrior. Right. See you guys whenever. Bye.